Hi.
Hi.
So it's Monday,
August 29th.
p.m. We're in bed. We're kind of like old people. We like to get in bed early and snuggle and watch TV. I like it. We're not big partiers. And I can't drink.
We were at one point in time.
Not anymore.
Wish I could remember those days. I'm sure they were a lot of fun.
It was exhausting time. Anyways, so yesterday was 1 week. And it was a long week. Let's see.
I don't really think it was a very long week.
I want to go back to transfer day because there was some things that I wasn't very clear on because I wasn't quite clear in my mind. So Jackie made a comment that I said something about rainbows to the doctor. I just want to clarify. The rainbow comment was, he asked me how I was doing and I said it's going to be a good day because we didn't see a rainbow.
And he was like, what the fuck is she talking about? And I said, she's high on the dope you gave her, dude.
Well, Jackie's theory is rainbows are bad luck. Right, it's a little backwards, but every time something bad happens, there's a rainbow. So all the way to Boca, we're like, don't look in the sky. Don't look in the sky.
It was perfect rainbow weather, too.
It was really good rainbow weather. It was like sun, storms. I was like, don't look up, don't look up. We never saw a rainbow. Well, I don't think she saw one, but...
On transfer day, no. On my operation day, we did.
Yeah, on the retrieval, we saw a rainbow.
And then we only got one embryo.
But anyways, so transfer went really well, so I didn't really get to talk about how it went, but I was a little nervous. I had to pee so bad. I can't tell you how bad I had to pee. I filled my bladder way too fast, and so then it was like 8:45, and we were supposed to be there at 9:30, and I'm like, I can't hold it for an hour. So twice I went to the bathroom and then filled it again. And I got there and I told him if I take another drink, I'm going to pee myself. And so he put the ultrasound on my belly and said, you need to empty your bladder a little. It was too full. So that was hard to stop, but I emptied my bladder a little bit and we did the procedure.
They let me stay in the room for that.
Yeah, that was really nice. She played with my hair and just kind of soothed me. It did not hurt. Like, I don't know what he did, but like...
Gave you Valium. That's
no,
what he did.
Valium is not a painkiller. No, I remember feeling everything.
We didn't see a rainbow, don't worry.
Listen, I might have been a little loopy, but I can tell you one thing. I didn't feel anything. And that trial transfer was really painful. But I think that since they weren't doing so much stuff, I mean, it was the thing that hurt the absolute most was the ultrasound pushing on my bladder. Because they had it on the outside of my skin. And she was just down on it.
This time. That's this. She's talking about the actual transfer, not the trial. They had to have the ultrasound actually on the outside of her stomach, pushing from the outside, showing her uterus to the doctor while...
Yeah, so it wasn't inside of me.
So he could see while the catheter was going into her uterus.
That was the most painful part of the whole thing because my bladder was so full and it just was like, I have to pee. And I was really, really nervous because we had read that they have to empty your bladder with catheter, and I was like freaking out. Well, he was like, take a deep breath, he put it in, didn't hurt at all. Now, it got a little awkward when everybody stopped talking and we can like hear my bag
pee going
filling.
into the bag. It was hilarious.
That was weird. I'm like, can somebody please talk? But taking it out wasn't bad, just the end was just a tiny, tiny little pinch, but it was not what I thought it was.
I remember my catheter when I was in my car accident. It was the worst part of the whole entire day.
Well, I read a lot about it, and I read that if you have somebody awesome, it won't hurt, and if you have somebody really crappy, it's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
So our doctor is really great. He's really gentle, but he did a really good job. So overall, the transfer went really well. I laid in the bed for maybe 20, 30 minutes. They turned the lights down, and I just laid there, and then we got up and left, and Jackie took care of me, you know, like I was a queen. And she did a really good job. She cooked me food, and
even though I can't cook,
I was really scared to kind of get up and stuff. But I did get up to go to the bathroom. I ate in the bed. I was just too paranoid to go up and down our stairs. And I stayed on bed rest like an extra day. I kind of started walking a little bit more, but we just thought, if I'm not working, why overdo it? So the whole week I kind of took it easy. We went out and stuff and did some stuff, but I kept kind of coming back to the bed, just I don't want to overdo it. But the first week was long. I went back to work today, and the day flew by. And it's just like, it's amazing how...
That's probably why it wasn't long for me, because I had to be at work.
She's been working, yeah. It was just like, there's only so many Law and Orders, and you know what I mean? Like, the day is long when you're at home. But listen, I'd love that life. But other than that, we're just still waiting 4 days.
She takes a pregnancy test every morning.
Well, we really weren't sure if we wanted to do that.
Every morning it comes back negative.
It's very early still. We really didn't know if we wanted to do it or not, but for some reason, the day I decided to do it, we had just enough pregnancy tests to make it every day until our blood test, so I felt like that was a sign. So we've been doing it, and, you know, it's a little discouraging, but we still have high hopes, and we know that it can be negative one day and be positive the next, or, you know, it can be really light that our urine doesn't detect it, and the next day go in for blood, and, you know, we haven't lost our hope, but,
somebody's calling.
Pause it.
I gotta go.
Alright, we'll talk to you later.